This is a game I'm very, very excited to see here. I am very excited to see how these players decide to play this out. These are the teams that won in that previous round of A-Word, actually. We can just, I'm just gonna rename this to day one. Actually, I can't type. How about this? I'll fix that when, before the next stream. I'll fix that. This is two pretty good teams. This is two pretty, actually strong teams here. And looking at these comps too, these are actually some pretty scary comps too. I'm actually pretty interested to see with Piolo Jan Darko Nathapon versus Rio Tia 11 Marcus. Very excited to see how these teams interact with each other and how these fights are going to go. I'm actually really curious to see how this Darko Piolo Jan Nathapon comp kind of goes, because it's a very divey comp, and I think the Nathapon's going to be there to secure a lot of those F-stops to try to get somebody caught out of position and then just immediately executed by 3 divers landing on top of them at the same time. Whereas it seems like this other comp here by Operation Carry Meekspeedy is more of a traditional comp.
The battle area
but
will
does
open
have
soon.
some taunt and burger flipping potential. So curious to see how this one's going to be playing out here as the players gather their items together here. I'm also seeing Sentinel on Piolo. I'm not very familiar with Piolo, but I'm actually not sure if this is something that's typically taken by Piolo.
The battle area is now open.
But I imagine it can't be too bad. Curious to see how it plays out. Yummers moving forward, trying to take that beacon immediately, and we're seeing 11 just launching in. Strikes are trying to land a taunt. Only lands 1 taunt here on a Piolo, as Atsuya taking a lot of damage here. Lucifer running them down. The intimidation tactics going out onto Miki. Atsuya actually can't parry all of that damage. And Strikes is on a back foot here from all the way in the back line here. It looks like Yummers is gonna go down. Lucifer bouncing back, not allowing that kill to happen. I lied, I spoke a little too soon. But Lucifer actually survives this, actually. Mel going down, and Morale with an excellent sidestep into Blink. Passant having his ankles absolutely broken, but the F-stop comes down. Lucifer kicked into the wall. It's not enough here. With some excellent spacing here, Miki's actually going to be going down, and Strixer's health is low. Atsuya pushed back, but Lucifer dying for the efforts, not able to secure the kill on Atsuya. Passant trying to find an angle to stop this power beacon from being taken here. Strikes are opting to bounce in the way. Get down, Mr. President. It's not enough. Both of them are going to go down anyways. Yummer's all knocked into the wall here. Isn't enough to actually get away. Piolo bouncing back and forth, manages to barely escape, and Lucifer's gonna go down for it. It was a little bit of an overextension there, trying to secure that kill. And Miki with the fancy footwork is not able to dodge the random Piolo that happens to be there. Atsuya taking a bunch of damage here from Passant. And actually the pullback here into the nunchuck skill. An interesting little tag team, but it's not enough. Yummers is going to go down. The initial advantage is going towards NeoDreamCobalt here. Melt forced to blink away after being taunted there by Strixer. And Morale kind of helpless to stop all of this from going on, as Miki just immediately dives in with the Quake effect, and it looks like Lucifer is forced to glide backwards. Ooh, Lucifer desperately trying to glide like her life depended on it, because it did, and Strikes are also going down for it. Revisiting this other fight here going on, Miki goes down to Melt and Morale, leaving a complete advantage here. I think that, yep, that was almost a team, that was definitely a team wipe, right? Did Passant go down? I don't think Passant went down. I think Passant managed to stay in spawn. Atsuya losing a ton of damage to Tia there. Just not a whole lot being done there. F-Stop goes down on Tia. Looks like the combo's gonna go out here. It's actually gonna be the resulting death of Passant. We see a blink from Melt, not enough to get out in time. Yummers trying to go in on Lucifer. We see Miki go down to Atsuya and Morale, but Yummers dies trying to kill Lucifer. And we see Strixer move forward, looking to potentially get a taunt here, or just trying to get a bunch of damage. Lucifer actually manages to barely survive. Atsuya diving on top of them. Morale dies. It's a complete team wipe. And we're seeing a massive point advantage here from NeoDreamCobalt. Taking a look at the items here, looking pretty even. Both teams have died a fairly equal number of times, although I would definitely say that Operation Carry Meekspeedy has died a little bit more. Passant caught out and dies in the blast cone forward, but strikes her taunt into F-Stop. The F-Stop kind of working against. Oh, goodness gracious, Miki. It looks like Strikes are just taking a ton of damage, forced to try to get out. Doesn't actually manage to catapult themselves all the way to the heal. They still manage to get the heal. Melt has started Omega in this entire combat fray, but I'm not sure that's necessarily the best choice here, because now it looks like that NeoDreamCobalt's on the back foot here. Melt knocked into the wall, not able to escape that. And Morale forced to retreat here. Lucifer wanting to take the center power beacon, forcing the blink out of Morale thanks to Miki. F-Stop lands nothing, and Morale's gonna get taunted here. Yummers looking to try to force this backline away. It's actually successful here. No, Morale still went down. Looks like we're trading 4 strikes or Passant dangerously low, trying to escape. Yummers is not able to escape. Miki goes down. Atsuya is very low. Lucifer trying to glide this out. Some beautiful stutter stepping going on, but it is not quite enough. And we're entering phase 3, and there's only 9 points left for Operation Carry Meekspeedy. They have been hemorrhaging their lives this entire time. Blood items now coming out, and we see the first wave of blood items coming forth from Operation Carry Meekspeedy. We're gonna see how this maybe turns the game on its head. Miki with a bit of an ambitious dash there gets pulled back into the fray. F-Stop doesn't hit anything, but it doesn't matter if F-Stop hits anything there because they just have enough damage to outright burn Miki to the ground. Atsuya looking for an angle. They go for the flash. They actually catch Passant. Passant flashes out, manages to get into the safe area. Strikes are not able to find anything here. And Morale with like an extremely aggressive Miki trying to go for the burger flip out, and it doesn't actually get them fully into the spawn, so there's no execute here. Yummers dangerously low, and then Atsuya gets caught by Passant. But somehow, okay, Mel finally goes down, and now we see NeoDreamCobalt take a full team wipe for this. And now, looking at the points, it's still not looking great for Operation Carry Meekspeedy. And I was curious to see if they decided to start Gamma, and it looks like they're not. It looks like they're worried about potentially the respawns coming up too fast. Their team might be behind. They don't necessarily want to try to play for Gamma just to lose to it because it would be game losing. Miki taking an awful lot of damage here. The F-Stop actually catches Miki. Passant in the back line is currently exploding. Atsuya trading 1-for-1 with Miki here and now. We're seeing Lucifer doing an excellent job once again of stutter stepping. We see Passant trying to drop down the ultimate effect here. Morale trying to kill Lucifer. It's not enough. Lucifer secures the kill. Passant running for their life.
A subject has been terminated.
It's currently a 2 for 2. And it looks like Strixer may be taking a little too much damage here. Lucifer trying to do everything that she can to try to maybe trade 1-for-1 here. And we see Atsuya coming from the back line. Lucifer with an excellent blink outward. We see Melt diving in, trying to secure the kill. The bat skill hits Miki, but it doesn't hit Lucifer. Atsuya is going to secure the kill onto Lucifer here.
The enemy's been taken down.
And Atsuya is like, I've done my job. I'm stepping back for a second. We see a blink there from Croissant, but it looks like Yummers and Atsuya go down for it. Strikes are trying to run towards Morale to try to catch him at a taunt. There's no follow-up here. And it looks like Strikes are potentially overextended, trying to maybe get a taunt here, but now their team is actually finally here for the follow-up. Only 2 lives remaining, but they do control that power beacon, so interesting to see how this plays out here. Lucifer blinks out, doesn't want to get comboed out, knows that their lives matter a lot. Meek throws him back. Passant forced to blink out here. Intimidation tactics on Miki into the wall, and Miki's taking a bunch of damage here. It looks like Passant also taking a lot of damage. Lucifer goes down, caught by Yummers. Lucifer's gliding was absolutely beautiful that game, honestly. I love seeing an ADC that can just stutter step so beautifully. And I mean, Yummers with the Piolo damage, at first I said I was kind of doubting the Sentinel Piolo. I thought it might work. It definitely worked that game for sure. Lots of shielding, I'm sure. How much shielding was there, actually? 17,206 shield damage absorption. We're going ahead, we're getting started here with game number 2 of this winner's bracket. NeoDreamCobalt is currently up 1-0, I believe. Looking to see what comps are going to come out of these players now that we have to pick different characters. We're currently seeing Kathy, Arda, Jackie, Istvan for NeoDreamCobalt, and we're seeing Mai, Adela, Laura, Yuki. Got that Miki, Yuki. I'm excited to see that. And it looks like a bracket update for everyone involved.
Starting protocol.
Looks like Bread is moving forward in that loser bracket.
The battle area will open soon.
So yes, taking a look at the brackets right now, getting a bit of an update on that, it looks like Bread has moved forward in the loser's bracket. It looks like whoever loses this will be playing versus Bread, if I am correct. Lucifer immediately just starts this engage, just dives and goes for the quick, immediately starting the fight. Passant tries to drop down a queen. Doesn't look like it actually stuns anybody here. Mel's trying to secure a kill, dangerously low here. It looks like he's gonna go down for it here. We see a taunt. And Morale with a ton of damage. This Abigail character doing so much damage here. Is this actually gonna be... This is actually a complete turnaround here. Is XT playing here? I saw that copy pasta. I love that copy pasta, by the way. Lucifer doesn't have a lot of HP to play with here. Yummers goes for the execution. A checkmate here, dropping a bunch of damage, and just people are just going down left and right here. Looks like Strikes are trying to play close to the spawn, trying to give themselves some safety. We're here for XT? Okay, man. Hey, man. There it is. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Passant's queen misses here. It looks like Yummers is just immediately going to go into the back line with Morale. Passant playing very carefully here. And Morale just like doesn't have the HP to play with it. Is actually going to get knocked out here. The Arda Gate moving some of that team to safety, but then they decide, never mind, we're going to be going in on this. Melt falling to the floor. And Natsuya and Strikes are having a bit of a 1v1 as Yummers is getting ganged up on here. Strikes are getting ambushed here by Morale. That is a ton of damage, especially from that Revenant effect there. Not enough to kill, though. Not enough to kill, and Morale's gonna go down for it. Natsuya is just completely caught out here, just left out to dry, but Mel coming in as the hero that Natsuya needed, but Natsuya, unfortunately, just not in any good position. Lucifer goes down. It's now 2v2. Actually, a beautiful queen there out just completely obliterates Yummers, and Strikes are going down for it. Melt forced to retreat. And Morale has decided to try to stick on to this here, trying to see if maybe they can kill Passant, but Passant drops a checkmate. It's not enough.
A subject has been terminated.
Now, Melt opting to try to go in here, trying to dive in. Doesn't actually secure the kill here? I thought for sure that they were going to get Passant. Yummers also trying to go in. Passant with some excellent spacing here. And it looks like NeoDreamCobalt is just eating the floor for their mistake. They were a little disjointed on trying to finish Passant there, and just none of it worked out for them. An excellent suture from Yummers, actually also dodging that queen there, helping them get out, and Morale trying to see what he can do here as he's caught. They see the entirety of Operation Carry Meekspeedy descending onto Yummers. As we see Atsuya losing quite a lot of HP here. The pylon, the escape, and Miki dies for the overextension. This game is a lot closer than last game, I'm going to say that. We do have a 2-point advantage here for NeoDreamCobalt. And Lucifer, no good follow-up here for Lucifer. Where's her team? And now we see Strikes are kind of diving in here. There's an awful lot of damage going out from Passant. Passant goes for the checkmate. Miki just downs Mel over there, and Passant is forced to retreat with almost no HP left to his name. Atsuya trying to stop Lucifer from finishing him off.
A subject has been terminated.
And we see a complete team wipe, and now we see Operation Carry Meekspeedy is in the lead for this game. That chess piece upgraded there, looking at the items available. The only person without an upgraded chess piece is Miki.
Gamma will spawn shortly.
Yummers trying to play some fast feed here, trying to get away, and we see Morale on Strikes. I almost completely missed this fight actually starting, and it looks like we can two-person knock up here. And we see Miki barely trying to escape with her life. Lucifer being caught by the cube. Jackie finishes off Lucifer. And this game really necessarily could not be much closer. Like, we even see the items are close here. Yummers taking a lot of damage from Miki's Yuki. That's an awful lot of damage, but no kill secure here. Actually, Yummers a little overextended. Let's go down. Series score currently as it stands is NeoDreamCobalt 1, Operation Carry Meekspeedy 0. But with Operation Carry Meekspeedy up 5 points right now, this could go to a game 3.
Enemy is consecutively eliminating survivors.
Now Miki's kind of hovering towards that Gamma. I think they're kind of thinking about it. They want to take Gamma, but they don't really have the HP for it if they get intercepted here, which looks very likely. And you can see Yummers checking with that camera, wondering if they were trying to take the Gamma there. We kind of see Morale just completely ignoring Poisson and anything Poisson wants to do to checkmate to try to stay alive here. Atsuya trying to finish it off, it's not enough, and you see Strike Surge overextended is going to go down for a Poisson trying to get some HP back. Has a beautiful Queen knock-up, but Poisson goes down for it. It's not enough. Atsuya fighting to stay alive. That's a full team wipe, and the score gets basically evened out again. As they recover control of that power beacon, and then we see Gamma is started. Now we saw that one game, I believe it was in the last series, where Gamma was the final points of the game. It was the game decider. I was kind of expecting, it looks like there's just some chip damage here, as Melt decides to try to maybe see if they can force it engage. They're forced to kind of back up Yummers. Not sure about how to get in there. Lucifer taking a lot of the damage, doing a great job creating space, but all of a sudden, Miki's tackled in the back line, and we see Yummers taking a dangerous amount of HP. The knock up.
A subject has been terminated.
The red team has, no, blue team is on match point. I apologize.
Alert! Enemy team is in the lead. Triple kill.
With Operation Carry Meekspeedy 5 points up right now and gaining control of the beacon, Gamma could secure the game for them. They're not opting to take it though. And actually we see Yummers actually going in here with that Blast Cone. Morale dropping a lot of damage here. Miki, there's a ton of damage going out here, but I currently see Operation Carry Meekspeedy just kind of melting away. Lucifer drops, and now Passant left out to dry here. And the art of gating, actually, the cube doesn't get the CC, and Miki actually drops Atsuya, and now Yummers is the one on the back foot. And we currently see Melt currently trying to get their hands on a Gamma kill with a little bit of chip damage. It's not enough. Passant forced to use their Rook and escape. We see the checkmate go down. A lot of damage there on Yummers, but we see Passant die for it here. Melt dropping a lot of damage here on Strikester, but it's not enough. Just 2 lives remaining here for NeoDreamCobalt here. They're hanging on by a thread. This very likely looks like this could be a Game 3 scenario. We actually see Strikester go down, not actually taking anyone with them. We see Miki trying to follow up here. With Nimrod's Skate going down here, and we see Miki go down. Yummers actually managing to buffer out that stun as Passant tries to go for the follow-up here. And we see Lucifer battling Morale up there. We see checkmate here to stay alive. It takes down Yummers with 1 life remaining, the 3 lives remaining. Lucifer is about to go down and make this 2 lives left. Atsuya, just a little too far forward. Operation Carry Meekspeedy takes this with a single life remaining. We're going to Game 3. We are going to Game 3. That is the second game we have seen in this casting on this stream alone that has been decided by 1 point. If I butcher your name, I'm sorry. Desarooks, your dreams of seeing XT have been deprived as we go to Game 3. I fear you will have to wait just a little bit longer. Damage MVP going out the Morale with how much damage, but Strikes are matching it. Pretty much matching it there. Excellent work from these teams as we are going to move into a